Am I live? Yay! Is it working? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a sec. Wow. Really? 30 seconds in? Okay. Just one moment, Dibs. Just one. So, hi. This is crazy. I'm so excited. You know, this is no doubt a very weird, strange, difficult time in our world. And I've posted about this, but I wanted this album release to look a lot different than it looks. But what matters most to me is getting music to you and doing it safely. And this is the way that we thought of. It's just, this is what I used to do, like in my bedroom in Knoxville. It's just me and my guitar, like make YouTube videos. So it kind of feels like I'm getting back to my roots anyway, which I'm really excited about. But I want us to just like hang out, escape, talk about this music, and get our minds off of all the craziness going on in the world for the next 45 minutes or so. Does that sound good? I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's talk about the record. It literally comes out in 2 hours. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm nervous, actually. But I thought maybe a fun way that we could start this is with part of the song that kind of kicked off this whole chapter. So this is Homecoming Queen. Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Do people assume you're always alright? Been so good at smiling most of your life. Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Does it get hard to have to play the part? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in on the lie? Even the homecoming queen cries. Yeah, what if I told you the sky wouldn't fall if you lost your composure? Say the hell with it all. Not everything pretty sparkles and shines, and even the homecoming queen cries. Oh yeah. Even the homecoming queen cries. Yeah. Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Okay, so throughout this stream, I'm gonna talk to a bunch of you and answer a bunch of questions and play you stuff from the record, but we also have some special guests, because duh. And I don't know if you've seen the track listing for this album or not yet, but there are 2 collaborators on this album. They're both 2 of my favorite humans on the planet, and so I am gonna figure out, I've never done this before, so have a little grace. I'm gonna figure out how to add a friend really quickly here. And this is not casual. I just need to preface this. How do I do this? Wait. There's only one of these humans. Help. While someone helps me figure this out. The song that we're about to talk about is a song called Half of My Hometown. This is a song that I wrote with some of my favorite songwriters about my hometown of Knoxville, Tennessee, and basically, honestly, one of the themes of this record is home and kind of finding the value of home and starting to understand that building a foundation is important. And whether that's home for me now, which is Nashville, or hometown, which is Knoxville, I think I really started to understand how important that is in my life. And so
I have this song with Kenny Chesney, and I'm kind of dying about it. We really can't figure out how to do this, though. Anyway, while we figure this out. So, the song's called Half My Hometown, and it name checks Knoxville at the last chorus, and it's the song on this record. There's one on every record that I just can't get through. I cry. This is that song. And do you hear my dog right now? And I just know that when I get to a point where we get to play live shows again, which I can't wait for, this will be the one that gets me. So we're gonna get Kenny on here in a second. I think. I can't even look at questions right now because I'm trying to connect. I'll just tell you more. So, oh wait, no, do we have him? We don't have him. Okay, so I'll tell you more about another song. The first song on the album, if you guys know me, you know that I love track 1 and the last track, because I think track 1 really tells you what you're about to hear on the album, and then the last track is kind of the hint onto what's next, the tip of the hat to what the next chapter will be. And so track 1 on this album is a song called Overshare, because this album, if you haven't already, if you are somewhere else in the world, you know that it's a bit of an overshare. It's kind of me testing myself and discovering myself and being a bit more of an open book than I've ever been, which was at first really challenging to get to that place, because I was just doing it as a human, and then trying to share it in an art form was a challenge, but we did it. And I think Overshare is the perfect way to kick off the album. I'm going to take a couple questions while we try to find Mr. Chesney. What's my favorite lyric in Half of My Hometown? At the very end, it says, all I want to do is make them proud. And I feel like that's it. That's like my whole life. All I want to do is make people proud of me. I'm a 9. If you're an Enneagram person, I'm a 9. That's going to make a lot of sense to you. What do you want to know? I'll answer anything. I'm going to play some more songs in a little bit too. I know. Did anyone inspire any songs? Yeah, absolutely. My husband inspired a couple songs on here. I wrote a lot about like a new perspective of breakups. Everyone knows that I love a good breakup song. So, yeah, I didn't veer away from writing breakup songs even though I'm married. So you're welcome. I still have a couple just sad bangers for you. And yeah, other people inspired it too, but mostly it's really kind of the inward, self-aware perspective. I can't see any questions anymore. Someone said, what's the best part about recording with Kenny? Kenny was gracious enough to get in the studio with me, so I was able to be there when he was doing his vocals, which was insane. And, you know, when you're in the studio with a legend like that, it was my first time in the studio with a legend like that, but he was like, he would sing a line and he'd be like, was that cool? Like, do you want me to try it like a different way? Do you want me to like hit it harder, like pull off of it? Like, what do you want? And he was so kind to ask me how I heard the song and how I pictured it. And I'll never forget that. I actually posted a clip on my Instagram when we were in the studio, and I have another clip that I'll share with you soon, of the day that we recorded it. And I like wore a Knoxville t-shirt, and I'm just like completely geeking out, just like can't handle the fact that I'm in the room, in the recording studio with Kenny Chesney. Hi, Shane McAnally. Debs. Guys, this is my dog. He's trying to have his moment. Someone just asked me, what is a wet dandelion? That's a great question. So I wrote a lot of this album with Ross Copperman, Shane McAnally, Nicole Gallion, and Jimmy Robbins, and we called the 5 of us the Wet Dandelions. If you want to know more, then you're going to have to make Shane McAnally post the video, and that's all I'm going to say about that. If I was quarantined with anyone, who would I choose? My dog. Yes, I had co-writers. I just named a bunch of them. Hi, Grand Ole Opry. Maybe I'll play another song. Play them half of my hometown?
Yeah.
Off my phone? Okay. So, sorry guys. Technical difficulties. I'll play you this one. This is one of my favorite songs that's on the record. And I literally, you're going to laugh at me, but I made a little chord sheet because I didn't want to mess it up in front of you for the first time. I'm a child. Okay. This is called Love Me Like a Girl.
Sometimes I don't like what's in the mirror. Uncomfortable standing in my skin. Yeah, sometimes I feel a little broken. Doesn't mean I need to be put together again. So when I'm crying, baby, let me cry. Don't fix it, don't try to make it right. I wish you could love me like a girl. I wish you could love me like a girl. 'Cause my friends, they don't hurt me, baby, not like you. So I wish you could know me, baby, like they do. I wish you could get inside my head. Baby, maybe then you'd understand why I wish you could love me like a girl, like a girl.
That song actually has my favorite bridge on the whole album. So, make sure to check it out. What other questions do you guys have? Oh, okay, I'm gonna go live with a fan. Okay, so I just go here, just view. All right, let's go live with. We're waiting for Ariel. I love you too. Will there be a deluxe version of this album? That's a great question. TBD. We're all kind of in a holding pattern right now with tours and plans and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Tour, yes, you would have known about it by now, but things have changed a little bit. So, so yeah, you will know about tour eventually. I don't know why it's not connecting to a fan. I'm really crushing this live stream, guys. There are signed copies for sale. There are signed records for sale. Oh, I'm going live with someone else on my store, on the website. Oh, I'm connecting with someone. Is it working?
Oh my
Hi!
God.
Hi, cutie. What's up? What's your name?
My name's Caitlin.
What is it?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. I'm Kelsey. Good to see you. How's it going?
I'm good.
Where are you from?
I'm from Nashville.
Oh, you are? We're neighbors. It's super gloomy here lately. Hey.
Yay!
Are you okay with all the tornadoes and stuff that came through? Are you safe?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. That makes me happy. Thanks for watching this. Are you excited for
You're
the record?
welcome. Yeah, I really am.
That makes me so happy. Do you have a favorite so far?
I really don't know.
Me either. They're all like my children, so it's hard for me to pick a favorite. Well, thank you for hanging out with me and waiting for this album to drop with me.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna pop off and go talk to someone else, okay?
Okay. Oh my God.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I've never done that before. I'm like a fake millennial, not knowing how to use Instagram Live. Okay. Should I do another one of those? Mm-hmm. Definitely yes. Guys, hit me with any questions you have. I'm here for you. Oh, whoa. There's a lot of new fan accounts that I haven't gotten to hang out with yet. Hi, CMT.
Kelsey?
Hi, love. What's up?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You know, just hanging out in my closet.
I'm hanging out with my cat.
Oh, you are? That's precious. That's
Yeah.
a perfect Thursday night.
I know.
Like, animals are the best, like, when you listen to new music for the first time, they're the best,
Mhm.
like, vibes to listen with.
She likes your song We Were Like just as much as I do.
I said your screen name.
Yes.
People know about that song. You're a true blue.
I love that song. It's my favorite.
I appreciate that. That makes me so
Thank
happy.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for hanging and waiting for this record with me.
Thank you. I'm so excited for it. I have one more day of work tomorrow, and then I'll be off for who knows how long, so I'll just listen to it nonstop.
Yes. Well, I love that. Hopefully it gets you through it.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you
Enjoy
soon.
the release. Bye,
Thank
Kelsey.
you. Bye. Wait, this is so fun. Okay. Oh, I found him. Wait, yes! You guys! Dibs, don't ruin this. Hold on, it's waiting. You're gonna want to stay tuned in for this. It says waiting. While we're waiting, I should do a song with Russell Dickerson. You guys, just wait. So much is happening. Okay. You guys are making fun of me for my Tommy Bahama look. Kenny! Hi!
We finally did it.
I mean, I've never done this. Have you ever done an Instagram Live?
Never.
Never. This is a first for both of us, so.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for being here. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you?
I'm in Nashville.
Yeah. I'm in Florida.
Here. Not leaving anytime soon.
Well,
You know?
I'm very excited about your record today.
So I know I've sent you the whole record, but now that it's come out in a couple other countries, our song keeps popping up, and first of all, I know I've told you this 700 million times, and I'll continue to, but the fact that you are on this album is, like, mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
Like, for anyone watching, like, I grew up in Knoxville, Tennessee. Kenny Chesney is Knoxville, Tennessee's hometown hero, and, like, growing up on songs like I Go Back, like, the fact that you're on a song about the same place is wild to me. So I just want to talk about our song. I don't know. I don't even know how to intro it.
Well, the first time I heard it, it really did, you know, it spoke to me in a lot of ways, and how I grew up and where I grew up, the streets I drove down, because I listened to that record and it just reminded me so much of my own family. It reminded me of, you know, some of the struggles that I left when I first left home.
Yeah.
And it's just such a beautifully written song. And Kelsey, you sang it really great, and you had a lot of heart in it. And when you sent it to me, I mean, like I said, it just made me realize my grandmother had just passed, not long after that. And so you got me at a really good time. But I will tell you, the song was so great, and your vocal on it was so great. It just really touched me a lot, and I still am very proud to be a part of that song.
Thank you. People keep asking how it came about, and I don't know your side of the story, but I know that when we were down at the beach writing it, I was with your buddy Shane and Ross and Nicole and Katie, and we did the vocal after we had dinner. It was like 2 a.m, and they were all just like, just text it to him. Just do it. Just text it to him. And I had like this moment of boldness, and I texted it to you at like 2 a.m, and I'm sorry about that.
Don't be sorry. Look, sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm not. But I'll tell you that I got it the next morning, and I went, You know, and I wasn't expecting that text, but it was, I turned on the song on my way to my workout, and I knew I was going to sing on it. As soon as I heard the melody, as soon as I heard you, as soon as I heard what it said, it was just beautiful.
What would you say as growing up in Knoxville, like what has influenced your music the most from being from East Tennessee?
Well, I listened to a lot of different kinds of music. I listened with my grandmother and my mom, and that's where I got music in my life. And so I was, you know, of course we had country at WIVK in Knoxville.
Yeah.
But I listened to a lot of music is what is called now classic rock, but it was rock then. But it was, I listened to so many things, and sports was a huge part of my life, and you know, but I was always trying to write songs, and I was always trying to, you know, really see if there was a path for me to go down. And those were my lives at East Tennessee State University and in Knoxville. And then I moved to Nashville in December of '91.
How old were you?
And wow, I don't even remember. I was
It doesn't matter.
20, I was 20 something, you know, but didn't really have any direction. I just knew I wanted to write songs.
Well, you've literally changed country music, and you're such a legend, and I am beyond honored to have you.
Well, look, I'm really proud of you, and I've listened to the album that's coming out, and
you're playing some of it on No Shoes. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever songs you want me to play on it, I'll play on No Shoes Radio. But I'm especially proud of our song. It's just something that's going to be captured forever, and it's something that you and I got to share, and I'm very grateful that you gave me the opportunity to sing on a song like that. You know, because you know, you guys wrote a song that just doesn't come around every now and then, and I love you, and I hope your album does great. And I told Clint, my manager, I said, have you heard this song? Have you heard this song with her? And he said, yeah, I heard it. And I said, man, I've been listening to it all day. And I said, I'm really proud to be on it, just in case you were wondering. And it's just something I will listen to forever.
Well, thank you. And now it comes out in a couple hours so everyone can hear it. I'm so excited.
Half of my hometown. I love it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking the time to say hey and talk about our
No,
jam.
you're welcome. Thanks for having me. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.
Mwah. You're the best. I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, everybody out there that's listening. Love you.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
That was not casual. I'm gonna need a second. Just gonna need a quick moment. Okay. That was Kenny Chesney. If anyone just needed a moment for that, that was for you. Okay. What else can we talk about? Everyone loves Kenny. Yes, of course. I'm going to go live with another fan real quick. Is that cool? Oh, one thing that I love and one thing that I hate about LA. One thing that I love about LA is the weather. I feel like you're able to just be outside more, which naturally puts me in a better mood. One thing I hate about LA is it makes me compare myself to other people more than any other place in the world. So I get really in my head and really insecure there. That's what my song LA is about. Which is the last song on the record, which I said earlier, first song and last song are super important. So, but no, don't read too much into that to like, oh my gosh, she's going to go to LA. She's going to go pop. I'm not just saying that out loud. Just, you know, between us. Okay, cool. Well, it looks like we have another friend on here. Hi, Russ. I'm gonna go ahead and add our other friend. Is that cool? Okay. Will you help me do this again? Guys, I don't know how to do a live. This is embarrassing. Okay, so I'm gonna let her kind of take the lead on this. Oh, she's right here. Here she comes. Hi.
What's up?
Hi, babe. What's up?
Nothing much. I just saw you talking to Kenny Chesney and my brain is exploding.
Did you hear how nice he was?
Yeah. Like, did you ever think in your life someone was gonna be like, hey, Kenny Chesney just said he was really proud and honored to be on that song with you?
No. And I don't know if a lot of people know this about you, but like, you're such a country music fan.
I know. I am.
We geek out over it all the time. It makes me so happy.
It's like, I don't know. I think just as a songwriter, you kind of always, every songwriter has such a soft spot in their heart for country, like just for country, for Nashville, just for the whole culture. And like, you know, I started as a country music fan because it's like the best storytelling ever. Yeah. And then like I I don't know, I became even more in love with it once I started working as a writer because of how well Nashville treats their writers and how like respectful and like loving and kind they are to the people like writing music, and just how collaborative it is. And like, I don't know, it's just, yeah, especially like being a part of this with you, and like the way that you kind of like integrated me into that world that I just knew nothing about, but just like really admired from afar. Like even seeing you at the Country Music Awards, or like when we did Crossroads, and just like you kind of walking me through all of it. And it was just, I don't know, it's so cool. Now when I go there, it feels kind of like a second home. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been here a lot. It makes me so happy.
I know.
So we have a song.
I know. I can't believe it.
We have to tell people about it. It's
I
time.
know. Okay. All right. You start.
Okay, so I'll tell my side and then you tell yours. Okay, so basically I was doing a ton of writing on the road. I was opening for Keith Urban, and I love the idea of having a female collab, a female duet, because you don't see it. You don't see it a lot, and I just think it's so powerful when two powerhouses come together. You know, we had just hung out. You had just played Ascend in Nashville, and we became buddies. And I was like, I just want to write a song. Like, I want to write a song that Halsey will like think is cool. Like, I want to write a song that Halsey will like, be like, oh, I could see myself doing that. So then came the other girl, and I remember I was going to LA and I FaceTimed you. You were in the car to go do Ellen. I was in the car to go do The Voice. And I was like, can I come play you a song? And you like brought this new life to this song that like you made it.
Well, it was already perfect, so that means a lot that you say that. But it was just like, I don't know. I think it was really, really cool too, because you and I were both at really good places in our lives. You know what I mean? And like, we were kind of drawing inspiration from old hurt.
Yeah.
And like being able to like write a song or sing a song or perform a song live that has evolved from what it could have meant to what it means now is like the best feeling ever. Like, yeah. And it was just like,
it was a different kind of confidence too. Like, but you felt it.
Also, there's so much music, and I'm partially responsible for this, but there's so much music in the world about like cheating partners. And I know because I've written most of the songs. But it's so crazy because people like, they always want to pin the girls against each other and make it the other girl's fault. Yeah. Like, obviously, let's get one thing straight. If your partner cheats on you, that's nobody's fault but your partner's. But it was so cool to like have a song from the perspective of like us coming together and deciding we like, you know what, like, forget him.
Yeah, it's not on
like
us.
Yeah, like we're stronger together, and like we're not gonna hate each other. Also, to be fair, just to be clear, this is a fictional event.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that's clear. But
this is not happening, you know,
but just us, like, you know, representing kind of those two sides of like the women in the equation, and being like, no, like we're not gonna let misogyny make us turn against each other. Instead, we're empowered, and like, you know, also like that, just like the way that sentence could be taken so viciously, like, oh, the other girl, you know what I mean? But instead with us, it was like, you know, the other girl, you know what I mean? It was just, I don't know, it was just so cool that way. Yeah.
And we did it for the first time at Crossroads, but we didn't take of anyone, so we just have it. I think it comes out this week.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, we pre-taped it, and also Crossroads was so crazy. Do you remember? Can I tell the story, please?
I don't know what story this is. I'm nervous. Yeah.
Okay, so we were supposed to do Crossroads, and we'd been rehearsing for days, and we were so nervous. And CMT just commented and said the other girl's gonna come out tonight. But we were so nervous, and it started pouring rain. and we were terrified we weren't going to get to do our crossroads, and there was a giant audience hanging out.
Yeah.
And there's a giant crowd, and we didn't want to let anybody down, so you and I were backstage, and we were like, we're gonna have to cancel this, like, this is devastating, we've been working so hard on this. And we were like, you know what we'll do, because we can't get any of the equipment, the electronics can't get wet because of the rain, but they're waiting out there in the rain and cold. We're gonna get together and we're gonna play some acoustic songs for the crowd. And you and I were both so nervous, and we were both like, all right, you want to do a shot of tequila? And we were both like, okay. And we
were
both
planning on literally like 2 songs.
We were planning on doing 2 songs and going home because we thought it was canceled. So we took giant swigs of tequila,
and, like,
and we were like hugging backstage. Yeah, we were like hugging. We were like, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go. We're not gonna let our fans down.
Yeah, they're
and
like,
then they come backstage and
they're
like,
okay.
Yeah, but then they come backstage and they were like, we're gonna do it. And you and I both looked at each other and we were like, oh, we are? Well, it's a good thing we both drank all of that tequila then.
Yeah.
And I was just like this, I was just remember walking to stage being like, this is not how I wanted this to go. I'm drunk.
I've watched it back, obviously, just to like look through it, and it's one of my favorite performances ever, because I don't know if people know this, but like you've done a lot of collaborations. I've started to, but you're my first collaboration. Like, you're the first person that I was ever like, will you please be a part of something that I'm doing? And the reason is because I'm such a fan of you. You know this, but I have to say it for the people. Like, I fell in love with you during Colors and Castle, and and you know this because you also saw me like at Ascend, just like losing my mind jamming. But to be able to make a song and then put out a song with someone that, like, I respect you as an artist so much. You are so thoughtful, and you're such an insane lyricist. Your new record, I know I've told you this, but God, it's so good. And you talk about Nashville being the songwriting town, like, you would fit in here better than anyone. So just to have you on this song, like, it means the world to me. And we're friends, so like now I get to see you more.
Yeah. I know. The feeling's mutual. I always tell everybody, if there's one song I wish I wrote, it's Homecoming Queen, because it's just like, I remember the first time you played it for me, and it was when we were in the studio working on the other girl. And you played me Homecoming Queen, and I remember I was literally had tears in my eyes, and I looked at you and I was like, I think I said something like, I was like, Kelsey, it's like one of the best songs I've ever heard. Like, I was like, first of all, whoa, like, it taps into such a, because I wasn't that girl, you know what I mean? I wasn't the homecoming queen girl. I was kind of like a nerd and like an outcast, but I could still relate to the sentiment of like feeling like I need to bottle it up. Because of things I learned from my parents, or like, you know, things I think are expected of me. And like, that's what was so beautiful about it, is like a song that's like so specific, but still so universal. That's the perfect kind of song. And like, well, first of all, I was totally floored. And then I was even more excited because I was like, this album's going to be crazy. I'm so happy I get to be on it. But, you know, I think as well as like, you've always just stayed so true to yourself. And, you know, it's really admirable in a world that is demanding so much from you. And that's like, I mean, that's why you're one of my best friends. And it's also why I respect you as an artist, and I'm one of your biggest fans, and why I love collaborating and performing with you. And like, I love getting to watch you like explore too, like getting to like see you play guitar and come up with harmonies, and like, you know, change arrangements and like take control and be like a total boss, like woman, like when you're like putting everything together. It's like, it's really, I don't know, it's just, it's inspiring and it's amazing. And we have so far to go with this song, and so much to do. And I'm gonna get to see you all the time. I'm just gonna keep the tequila away from you.
Maybe. No, but I think what's really cool is we're like basically the same age, and we've had different but still similar upbringings and lives. We kind of started around the same time, and I think to be able to like walk alongside you as a friend and an artist, and then do this together is really exciting. So thank you for being a part of this, you angel.
Thank you. Also, just like, Yeah, I mean, it's so cool to live in a world where we can make a song together that feels so right, even though, you know, someone from the outside might think that we come from like different genres or different whatever, you know what I mean? But at our core, we're both just songwriters and like storytellers and people who are just trying to, I don't know, share a message with people that makes them feel less alone and gives them something to feel optimistic about. And especially right now during this time, you know, Kelsey, your fans are so lucky to have you and so lucky to have this record. And I feel lucky to even be a part of it. And my favorite thing about it is that, you know, I've done a lot of collaborations. And sometimes you make really good friends with the people you work with, and sometimes you don't. That's just like the reality of it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's a great song, but like everyone's busy and they don't hang out and they don't whatever. And so like you and I mean, we worked on the record and we've obviously talked about it a bunch of times, and like we've been planning and coming up with like really cool ideas and video stuff. But we also like find time in between to talk about life.
Yep.
And to like be there for each other in that way. And like the song is incredible, but I think ultimately I'm more grateful for having that friendship with you in this industry, and having you just having you as my friend. That's the most special part about it for me. I know that sounds so cheesy, but
No,
it's true.
I think it's really wonderful and beautiful too to have two women that could easily be competitive turn it.
Yeah.
You know, like I think it's a good thing for us to be able to show people too that you can both want all the things in the world and support each other to get there. You know?
Yeah, and I know you inside and out, and I see the way that you talk about your peers and your contemporaries, and you're always like so supportive of everyone, and you love everybody and want them to succeed. And it's like you're having all the success in the world right now and just like skyrocketing, and a lot of people would want to knock down other people in their path on that ride, and like that's never been you and it never will be. So like, you know, you just have so much love for everybody in your heart, and you just love music so much and love everybody making great music. It's I don't know, that's like the essence of what it's all about. That's like, I mean, that's country, you know what I mean? It's like really, really cool. I feel like I'm talking forever, so I feel like I need to let you go back to your album stream.
Well, I'm sure you have other things to do, so go live your life.
I have to entertain my dog, who's more upset about this being stuck inside than I am.
I had to put my dog outside the room because he sees a camera and he is here. So
really, Jagger hates the camera. Every time I try to take a picture of him, he's so shy. He's like, I'm like, you're beautiful. Let me take pictures of you.
Let me love you.
I know. Aw. All right. Well, I love you. I'm so proud of you. I'm going to put the record on repeat all night and dance around my living room.
And everyone,
I love
check out
you.
our song.
Yes, please. Please.
Thank you.
Tell me who.
Hey.
Who's the other girl? Oh,
it's
so good. All right.
All right. Bye.
I love you.
Mwah.
Bye.
Love you.
I don't know how to get out, though.
I'll remove you.
Okay.
Oh, that was fun. Y'allsy, period. I agree. Crossroads comes out next week. So you'll see what songs do we do. Without Me, Bad at Love, Colors, Graveyard, Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, The Other Girl, our new song that comes out tonight, Peter Pan, Miss Me More, and Homecoming Queen. So it's a whole situation. So make sure to check it out. It was so much fun. Do you guys have any other questions? I think I might play you one more. The album comes out in an hour and a half. I'm gonna throw up. What's happening? Ugh. It's like an excited throw up. 3:25 CMT is saying that is when Crossroads airs. Oh, thank you for complimenting my highlighter. I did not do it. Okay, so I'm gonna play you. You know what? I'm gonna play you this one because I think you know it. This is for this song was ahead of its time. This is a song about not wanting to go to the club before we couldn't go to the club. You know what I mean? You ready, background vocalists? Okay. We have less than 10 people, I swear.
Yeah, I like my friends. Yeah, I like tequila. I like putting on a dress and dancing with my feelings. I could be the life of any party. Yeah, and I can play along with anybody. But sorry, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to watch everybody around me trying to hook up and say stuff they don't mean. And get drunk and get cheap. So what's wrong with me? Cause I don't want to go to the club.
Hey! One more time.
I already know it ain't worth it in the morning. No. And yeah, I like the high, I just don't like paying for it. I'm stressing over conversations, but now there's anxiety that I'm facing. Cause lately, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to watch everybody around me trying to hook up and say stuff they don't mean. Get drunk and get cheap. So what's wrong with me? Cause I don't want to go to the club.
Yeah. There's that one. Any more questions before I sign off and just freak out until this album comes out? These are coming in quick. I don't want to go to the club either. The reason I wrote that song, honestly, a little backstory, is because, you know, I went to 2 years of college, but I was really doing like 3 days of college and 2 days of trying to get a record deal. And so I really had no time to like be a party girl. So I always kind of like romanticized this idea of the club because like that's what the famous people do. And like that's what's in all the cool music videos is the club. So I always thought like that's what cool people did. So it was this idea in my head. And then over the last few years, like whether it was an award show after party or going out with a friend or whatever, I would get to go to the club. And I realized it's just not for me. That is the story behind the song. What'd you say? What is the last song you wrote for the album? Okay, I'll answer this. I'll play you one more, and then I'll leave you to it. Last song I wrote for the album was Hole in the Bottle. Cheers. This is on Amazon. It fits a whole entire bottle of wine in it. I haven't had a full bottle of wine in it, but just so you know. And then the last song I put on the album is a song called A Country Song. It's a song that we wrote it in the same weekend as Homecoming Queen and Club. And so there was just kind of this magic on that weekend that I just felt like we needed to share all of it. So that was the last, like, Hail Mary. I think I need to add this last minute. It's called A Country Song. Okay. I'm going to play one more song for you guys. This song is the love song of the album. You know, Morgan's really good at writing love songs. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm very bad at it. I have a song called I Hate Love Songs. It's the truth. I mean it. I'm really bad at it. But I obviously needed one. So I was writing with Julia Michaels, and I was talking to her about, like, easing into marriage and really starting to discover that you can be needy, and that doesn't mean you're codependent. And you can still be independent and you can still kind of be self-sufficient, but it means that you trust someone enough to give them part of your heart and for them to take care of it. And it's very hard for people like me who are like, I can do it. I'll just do it myself. And so that's been something that I've had to learn in these first few years of marriage. So I, in fact, am now needy. Morgan, you're welcome. I just learned how to play this, so have a little grace for me. It goes like this.
I like my Fridays all alone, with no reason to check my phone. My friends are out and I think nothing of it. Content with myself on my own. But now look in your eyes. Every day, every night, I think about you all the time. Yeah, you got me like, who am I? If touching you is gonna make me easy, that's okay, cause I don't want space, no. If not saying enough's gonna make you leave me, I swear to God, I'll talk all day. You never needed anybody, but now you need me. I was the same, but things have changed, and I'm needy. I'm needy. Yeah.
So there's the love song of the album. Maybe go live with one more of you and then say bye. This has been so much fun. Thank you for hanging out. You know what, Nicole, you're coming on. I'm trying to get Nicole Gallion on here. Let's see. Oh, she's unable to join. Sorry. Wait, is this how I do it? Am I doing it right? What about you? Oh, a lot of you are saying that Needy's your favorite. Where's Morgan? He should come say hi. Hey, Morgan, do you want to come say hi? Will I tour for the new album? Absolutely. You were supposed to know about it by now, but obviously things are a little crazy right now, so we are holding that announcement. But yes, I am touring. I can't wait to tour. Touring is my favorite part of what I do. Yes, short answer. I'm trying to grab one more of you, but it's not connecting. So, hi, John K. Y'all, if you haven't, I got to do a song with my friend John K. It's called If We Never Met, and it's also out right now, so check that out. Shane McAnally, you've stayed on here the whole time. I love you so much. Thank you for song landing this record for me. All right, well, if this isn't working, huh? Oh, Morgan's gonna come up. Maybe he'll give you some information. Oh, Canada is on the list for touring. Hey, babe, you want to come in?
So bad. I'm watching you in the lounge room right now.
I told him that he couldn't watch it in here with me because it made me nervous. He makes me nervous.
So I'm listening in real time, but I also have like a... How long's the delay?
Babe, I hate this. I don't like watching myself back.
Look at you. Babe, it's been so good.
Thanks.
How good has this been?
It's been fun.
So happy for you.
Thanks.
Have you had fun?
I played your favorite song.
They're all my favorite songs.
He likes Needy and Half of My Hometown.
I like them all. I love them all, but Half of My Hometown is maybe the greatest song ever written. I'm with Kenny Chesney on this one.
Did you see Kenny on here?
Absolutely. It's the coolest thing ever. Yeah. No, it has genuinely taken over as my new favorite song of all time. It's knocked off Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
When he says that's his favorite song, I mean genuinely, when it turns October, that's all that I hear from him is All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Sometimes in June. But now it's going to be Half of My Hometown.
Thank God. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. The album comes out in like an hour and 10 minutes. I hope you like it. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to like be a little closer to you this time around, but we'll make it up to you. I promise we will make it up to you. And I'm around, so find me, tweet me, Instagram me, tell me everything you think about this record. No, I'm so excited. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Mwah. Do I do it again?